Hey guys, it's been about another 5 minutes, so it's time to check on our experiment. Now let's take it out of the hot water very carefully. Oh, look, super nice and green. I will take the leaf out to show it to you. Now, oh, look what's happened to the leaf. Where has all the green gone, everybody? It's gone from the leaf into the rubbing alcohol. So now you can definitely see that when you take out the green color that's responsible for getting sunlight, the leaf actually loses its beautiful green color. Now, do you think that this plant, if this was a plant right now, that was not just a leaf, do you think that this plant would be able to make its own food? Nope. Now that the pigment is taken out, this plant will not be able to capture so much sunshine and won't be able to get enough energy to make sugar. Now, that's why we don't go around boiling plants and putting them in rubbing alcohol, because this will be very cruel. But that still doesn't explain why most leaves actually turn different colors in the autumn. How come they go from green to yellow to orange to brown to red and then they fall off? Well, the answer is again hidden in the different pigments inside. It's not just chlorophyll that's in there. It's just that chlorophyll is so abundant, there's so much of it, that it masks and covers all the other ones. Now, while chlorophyll will be the one that captures most of the other colors of light and it will bounce green off, there's ones that will actually bounce red light or yellow light or orange light, and that's why they will look this color in autumn. But for them to actually be able to do this, it means that the green one, the chlorophyll, will have to go away. And this is exactly what happens in autumn, because when it gets kind of cold, chlorophyll starts to slowly fall apart. And when it falls apart, and there's not so much of it, then all of the other pigments come to the front row, and now they're able to get sunshine and bounce back the colors that they actually are. The red, the yellow, the orange, and so on. And this is why we see those in autumn, but not in spring when there's a ton of chlorophyll in the leaves. Alright guys, I hope you guys can try and do the experiment because it's really cool and it shows you what's inside of those leaves and especially inside of the cells. Bye! Dear kittens, I have a question for you. Now let's see if you can put your thinking hats on and try and answer. Now, leaves are the kitchen of the plant. That's where all of the food is made, because leaves are the green part of the plant that actually collects all of the sun energy. But think about a cactus. Now, a cactus doesn't really have leaves, does it? It has little spines. These are the little spikes and thorns that come out of the cactus. They're actually called spines. Then the actual cactus is green, the actual stem. So how come they're able to grow and to make their own food if they don't have leaves? Think about it. In 3, 2, 1, I'll tell you a little secret. They actually do have leaves, but their leaves have changed. Their leaves have changed into those spines and spikes because apart from just getting sunlight, what leaves do is leaves let a lot of water leave the plant. And in the desert where cacti live, it's really hot and really dry. So any cactus that lives there would like to keep as much water to itself as possible. And if they had those giant, broad, green leaves, they will unfortunately be losing a lot of water. So, over time, they've changed their leaves into little spikes that will not be wasting any water. Okay, well that answers the first question. Why, if they have leaves? But how come they're still able to make food? Because those spikes, they don't really make food, they're not green. But what is green? The stem is green. So, as strange as it might sound, it is actually not the leaves in the cactus, but the stem itself that is making the food. So the stem has its special cells with a little chlorophyll inside, and this is what captures the sunlight and gets the carbon dioxide, and the water already goes in there with the minerals, and this is how cacti make their food, in their stems.